Well, we took the rental car back to the airport. I spent a half an hour this morning banging my head back and forth, literally, trying to figure out how to get the thing out of first gear, and you know what? It's just not worth it. So I failed miserably at manual transmission, and I don't care.
Oh boy.
Okay, so just finished getting everything set up for the reason why I'm here in Spain this week, which is to teach a Security Plus class. So got all that set up. I have the rest of the day off. So what we're going to do is try and hop on a ferry and actually head across the bay to Cadiz, which I think is like the oldest city in Europe, something like that, and check it out. Probably won't be staying there for sunset, but we'll see. So anyhow, yeah, let's go to Cadiz, look for some lunch. Okay, so one of the fun parts about this is trying to figure your way around. So I finally found an open door here at the marina to get my ticket over to Cadiz. So I just have to wait maybe another 40 minutes till the ferry's here, and then off we go. Well, welcome to Cadiz. Took about 20-25 minutes on the ferry from Rota, so let's go exploring. So the city sightseeing tour buses I really enjoy taking around Europe. They do have one here, but I think I'm going to skip it because sometimes it's best just to wander around, get lost, and enjoy where you're at. And you get to discover things that are not on the usual beaten tourist trails. Even I gotta treat myself every once in a while. If you want to enjoy some local culture without paying a lot of money, just head to a public space and chances are you're going to find some street performers. Yeah, one of the things you gotta love is when people see that you're doing some serious photography and then they stand right in your image. Well, we just spent probably about an hour at the cathedral, not only taking the tour but also trying to get that Hannah, which I have no idea if it's going to turn out or not, but I'll try. And then of course enjoying some of the local performers. So we're going to get going here and see what else Cadiz has to offer. So we just visited the Castillo de Santa Catalina, and what's neat is the structures on the edge of the castle. Last time I saw these was about 18 years ago in Puerto Rico. So kind of cool. Okay, so we're going to try something here. I just stumbled on Park Genoves. We're going to check it out. I found this tree here in this park. It's kind of neat, and there's light coming up from the ground from the sun hitting the dirt, so I might try and do something with this. Well, I hope that one turns out, because the warm light coming up from the ground, pressing light up into the tree, actually made it kind of an interesting shot, so we'll see what happens. Well, I think I possibly found another spot to do sunset, which is a little bit closer to the ferry. So I'm going to head down towards the ferry and see how long this is going to be for me to get back there. Well, from my perspective, Cadiz does not disappoint. There is a lot of beautiful things to see here. So, what can I say? It don't take long to get lost on these medieval streets. So, I'm trying to get back to the cathedral to try one of those places out there to eat. And I ended up getting so backwards, I was heading in the opposite direction. So, I'm following this alley, which should get me probably right up to it, but we'll see. But you know what, that's just all part of the fun. Well, I'm opting to miss photographing sunset to get dinner. I think I'm ordering a prawn salad. I think. Okay, so I may have made a little mistake here. So I asked the ticket agent in Rota when the last ferry back is, and she said 9:15. A friend of mine on the base sent me the schedule, which says I might have missed it. So rushing back to the ferry terminal to see either A, I missed it, B, there's one more, or C, that schedule's completely wrong. We'll see what happens. Okay, so good news is I did not miss the last boat back to Rota. The bad news is it doesn't leave till 9:15. The good news is I can now go shoot sunset. So I'm going to race over and see if we can capture any part of sunset here from one of the spots that I marked on my map here. Okay, so I was a little off on where the sun's going to set. I have what looks like to be an old castle as kind of my foreground element here. And we're doing some color in the sky, so I'm going to stay here, click a few more pictures, and then we're going to have to make our way back so we don't miss our boat tonight. Well, the other reason why I chose this area is because there's a lot of these really cool lights and they just came on. So we're gonna go ahead and move down just a little bit, get a couple of images, and then head back. All right, so one of the fun things with this setup is all the people walking right now, and I don't blame them, it's a beautiful place. So I'm doing long exposures to streak everybody out, kind of ghost them a little bit. So you'll see action in the image when it comes to the people walking, but everything else should be nice, sharp, and clear. Well, that's it from Cadiz for today. I'm going to be heading across the bay here back to Rota. I actually have to be at work in the morning. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this day trip here as much as I did. The place is awesome. Little on the warm side right now, but awesome. So remember, never stop exploring, and I will see you all in the next episode.